What up, though? We back in the building. Pretty Thorough Podcast, episode 8 mile. Episode 8 already, season 2. Pretty Girl Love Trap content. How you feeling?
Good. I'm happy. I thought it was Friday twice today. So yeah, your girl's ready for Friday.
It's been a crazy week. It's crowded out here in Detroit. We're at the NFL draft. I had the rep for the Lions today. So it's crowded everywhere. I'm glad tomorrow's Friday. Not really digging the crowd, so I might do something tomorrow. We gonna see.
What's up, chat? How y'all doing?
We back in here. We got episode 8 already.
Yes.
The beef episode. Of course, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be talking about 50 Cent. We're gonna be talking about a real beef, the Young Thug situation. And of course, you know what I'm saying, Chris Brown and Quavo getting a little messy with it. And I'm a little impressed with a certain should I say rapper? I'm a little impressed. No, what? I'm off the porch with it. Let's talk about Chris Brown and Quavo off the porch. Look, I'm a little disappointed and impressed. I'm disappointed because Chris, why in the flock haven't you given us some more raps, man? You could have been getting your Drake on all this time. Like you could have been giving us raps, dude. The dude is hell of a talented. He was big. I couldn't deny it. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I didn't think anything was below the belt. I don't care. I'm here for it. I feel like he was killing it, and I'm damn near pissed that he haven't produced more raps. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, I believe he had a couple mixtapes out, but I've been knew he could rap like for a minute, but I think maybe just the timing, people are really finding out, oh, he bought that action. I mean, I've been knew he had it, but I'm glad everybody else can see the light now.
I had no clue, and I'm like, look, and I heard the Quavo I heard the response. Quavo is a vibe rapper, so of course he had a nice. He's a vibe rapper, so he's gonna give you that vibe. But Chris sounded like a seasoned MC. It was ridiculous, and he had the one thing where he talked about Takeoff. Like people wish it was you. Talking about they wish it was Quavo. Do you think that was kind of out of bounds? Me, I love it. Honestly, I do. And so, how you feel about that? Just that part of the diss.
Maybe I'm toxic, but I was here for it in a sense where when it comes to battle rap, like it's part of my blood. Like in terms of just the back and forth, just rap in general. Nothing. The only thing I can say is probably going too far when you talk about like harming the other person's kids or something like that. That I would it'll be a little too cringy for me. But I do agree with Chris's sentiments in terms of I do remember people kind of blaming Quavo for that whole ordeal when it came to Takeoff, unfortunately losing his life. So I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't mad at nothing Chris said in that diss track. Nothing at all.
Nah, this is the kicker right here though. For me, it's like the other rappers that's beefing. I'm not even afraid that it's gonna spill in the streets, but you got this quote unquote R&B dude. It might spill into the streets. Messing with CB, it might spill into the streets because this is very personal. And he clearly said, you know what I'm saying, I want to lay hands on you, no Diddy. He wants to fight this guy, and shit, Chris Brown can do everything. I know he can box. I just know it. I just know it. The man can do every damn thing. It seems like
Chris is one of those talents that like he does art, he sings, raps, acts, dance. Like he's one of those like savants that could just do anything. And we gotta remember he got that crackhead strength, low key. So if you're a white girl, you cannot play.
Hey, you ain't lying. Look,
But shout out to him.
um,
I love
I
it.
wonder if it over. Hopefully, it don't spill into the streets. I want. Do you think
Yeah.
Chris Brown will respond again, or he didn't already won the beef?
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there's nothing else he really needs to say. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those, I don't want him. Not saying he would F it up going back in the booth, but that was just such a classic to me.
Man,
We don't need to be tough. It's like, you try to redo a movie. Like, don't do a Harlem Nights 2. It's good on its own. Like, we don't need no more out of you. We already know what you can do. You already say you got body by a singing Negro. Like, now, do you think it's up there with like Hit 'Em Up? Because people was kind of putting it up there. Like, how do you feel about Hit 'Em Up? No Vaseline either. Is it
that's
up there?
hyperbole. Like Hit 'Em Up is a totally like that. That was unprecedented. It was.
I mean, it was talking about women or woman.
That was a different animal right there. I do hope that he's. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I hope he raps more on his music.
Yeah, I've been
wanting. Dog, you see what Drake is doing to. I mean, I know he's just damn near just as big as Drake, but still, like, you need to use all your talents, young man. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
He's stupid, man. It's like, what are you doing?
We know what he doing.
Man, I don't know what that man doing. I don't care what his drug of choice is. Everybody in the damn industry popping pills.
Oh yeah, I'm not judging. It is what it is.
I'm saying it's shit. I need a rap album, Chris. I need a whole 8 tracks.
Oh, you said an album. I thought you said a battle. Okay.
No, I need a rap. Yeah, I need an album. I don't want to hear him battle nobody.
Shout out to Chris, though. I love it. I love it.
Definitely. All right.
Love it.
I had to jump off the porch with that. And Quavo, battle rap ain't your thing, my G.
We knew that. I do respect him for responding because I really didn't know if he was. So I'm going to give him a couple points for even responding because most people would be like, I'm not going to address it because they know they already lost that fight. But he got in that ring. He did, but he still ain't win. But I do respect him for still getting in there, giving some bars, lackluster or not. So I do respect that part of it. What's up,
Keith? Bars, real quick. Did you hear the Gucci Mane No Diddy? The track that he did?
No.
Yeah, it's fire too. It's vintage Gucci Mane. He jumped in the time machine with it.
Oh.
Sound like, zone, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like some vintage Gucci Mane. So
I love a vintage Gucci.
Definitely vintage Gucci Mane. Go check that out. It's called No Diddy.
No Diddy.
I'm assuming you can know, a lot of shots at Diddy. I mean, probably just doing it for fun. I'm sure he probably don't even have no issues with. He ain't definitely not in the industry, not for real like that. All right. Look, do you want to go first with this? Because listen. This gonna surprise some people, but I'm tired of this dude.
Go ahead, you ready to start?
And the man that I'm talking about is Omari Flocking Hardwick. I'm sick of this sucker. It ain't no. Listen, stop playing calling a victim, bro. Like you was 7 years a slave or something on power. Listen, dude, can't nobody take advantage of a grown man, bro. That don't have no mental that got all his mental capacity, right? You signed the contract. It's a business, bro. You can't be crying. Stop crying over that. Then I'm hearing all these sob stories about Denzel Washington lending them some money. And look, man, everybody done. I don't want to hear about I don't want to hear that, dude. I don't. I'm sick of it, man. All you doing is complaining, bro. Ain't nobody giving you no $1 billion to come back and do. Look, man. And then, I mean, okay, they underpaid you. Stop crying about it. You sound like Taraji. Both of them got the same optics with the crying. I'm sick of it, man.
So did he come up with something recent, or are you just talking about in general?
In general, I might have caught some old clips, new clips. I don't know
Okay.
what they was, but I'm sick of this. I'm sick of the sentiment that somebody owe this man something. Man, they don't owe you nothing. Go do something else. Go do another Power. Before Power, you know what I'm saying? Go do another. You've been in a couple other movies anyway. So what do you stop it? Stop
Yeah.
it. I'm hoping that what I saw was old, but he was just complaining, kind of lightweight this, and said he had an opportunity to go back to be back on the show, basically, or something. Man,
Yeah, I
nobody
think I
cared
did
nothing
see
about
that.
that,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. I mean, I get it because it's an open wound constantly, probably because he see all the press. I feel like it's one of those things. It's kind of giving like Dame Dash a little bit where the only time we see Dame Dash, he's talking about Jay or is asked about Jay. I think that's kind of what Omari gets a lot in terms of, being interviewed or, questioned about Power because it's still a thing. But I don't want to get into, I'm not annoyed with him at this point because it's still open wound, but I don't want him to get to like Irv Gotti level. Like, let it go. Ashanti is damn near married and pregnant. Do not get to Irv Gotti level. Okay. I don't want to see you 20 years from now still talking about it, bro. But
Done. He threw. He done, man. That boy done. He cooked because he can't let it go, man. So what, man? Get another dude. Ain't nobody did you wrong, bro. Nobody knew Power was gonna be what it was. You probably ain't even know.
that is facts.
You didn't know. You forever the face of the franchise. So dog, just roll with it. You famous. One of the most iconic characters. Like, come on, use that to build something new. It's a stepping stone, bro. Stop crying over spilled milk. You sound like a sucker, man. I'm tired of hearing this dude. It's disgusting. Despicable, man.
It feels weird, right? Because it seems like, because I know he has a lot of issues about the ending of Ghost, right? But it seems like he chooses roles now or after Ghost that's very far from Ghost, right? I feel like he's trying to break away from being typecast. But do you feel like maybe he's getting? I feel like maybe possibly I could be reaching that he's getting a lot of like scripts and offers for characters like Ghost for other shows or movies, and he's probably turning it down. And
Here's
he's
my
not making
thing, which is stupid. Here's my thing about typecast. I don't even think you can be typecast. If you're top, the great actors, good actors can't be typecast because they actors. They gonna kill any role you give them. So ain't no such thing. Al Pacino ain't typecast. He didn't play some of the most iconic mobsters of all time. He a top to Denzel Washington didn't play any and every. So if you playing a one-dimensional character and you're a one-dimensional actor that don't have no layers, then yeah, you can definitely be typecast into a gangster. But dude, clearly you didn't play all type of roles.
Yeah.
So I mean, Al Pacino didn't play more than one gangster role.
Yeah, but I feel like he just so scarred with Ghost. There's the character. He doesn't want to do anything like it. And he did it so well. I feel like he may be getting still opportunities to play such characters. Not saying like people don't see the range in him. That's probably like he's probably missing the bag. And I'm just assuming.
It's okay to play a more than one gangster. I mean,
but he probably don't want to do that, I think.
I mean, okay, that's a choice. That's cool. But I mean, I'm talking about some of the greatest actors of all time. In my opinion, with multiple iconic gangsters. I mean, you look at Scarface, you look at Michael Corleone. They're both gangsters.
I agree.
Totally different though. Totally different. Played by the same person. So you either top tier or you mid tier, Mari. What is it?
Not top or mid.
And don't turn down. Don't turn. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, man. I could anytime I want to see Ghost, I can see Ghost.
That's facts.
So, man, I'm done with him. I'm tired of him, bro. Tired of it, man. All right, you got anybody you ain't flocking with?
This is an issue, but it's also the people that is an act in a sense. It's the microaggression of mainly what I experience with women of other races in public spaces. Let me just give you an example, right? Because I just experienced a lot of like microaggression. And I hate that I even tend to do this, and I think it's just a learned behavior in me and my culture. But I come across a lot of situations where I'm like in stores and we're like in a tight space, or if I need to like go through an aisle and it's being blocked by other women or another woman, I find myself being very showing a lot of manners and being very polite when it still seems like y'all don't see me, like I'm invisible. Like it just grinds my gears when y'all clearly see I'm trying to pass or I'm trying to do something near you in the store, but you just sit there, act like you don't see this voluptuous ass black woman trying to pass you. And I'm not saying like I'm by far not racist, but I experience this a lot with other, ethnicities, other races of women. Like y'all see me, like I'm even saying, excuse me. I even do little mannerisms like, can and I hate that because the bitch to me don't come out, but it's just frustrating because it's like, but if I say something, if I buck up, I'm the angry black woman. Mm-hmm. So just anybody that just acts that type of way when it comes to African American women in public, I don't flock with you because y'all know what y'all doing.
I get that too, and they do that. Block the aisles off. A lot of people do that, and I just walk by. I just move a cart. I don't say nothing. I do say excuse me, but if you want to act like you don't see me, I'm moving your cart, and I'm keeping it moving. Simple as that.
Yeah. It grinds my gears, but I like I said, generally I don't have any issue with other races. I love all shades of women, but I just feel that little bit of racism, low key, like, lady, you see me.
It was really
Not
bad
because I do have good experiences with other races. I just those type of situations just really just frustrate me.
It was really bad in the mask era.
Oh,
when I don't know, did they draw like maps on the at the grocery store on the floor and stuff over there out there because they had like you can go up.
I think I do remember
up aisles and down aisles.
Yeah,
and all of that.
I do remember. I don't know if it was in the grocery. I do remember seeing that in like public spaces, but I can't recall.
I never paid attention to that. Never. I always broke the rule.
Of course. Hey, Shayna, everybody. But yeah, that's just my, little rant for the day.
All right, let's get into this new segment right here. I'll let you explain what we got going on.
Okay, so segment, are we reaching? It's pretty much, us believing, this is an open space, you guys, so no judgment, but just us sharing any possible conspiracies or, any, I guess, just people would think probably egregious thoughts that, may occur, or that's something that's just in our brain that we possibly have not shared or have shared, but are sharing now. And just possibly want you to either listen and or chime in. But yeah, that's pretty much what, our reaching is about. We just kind of sharing what's going on up in here.
All right, well, you first, by all means.
I have a couple, but you know what? We brought up Gucci Mane, so let's stay on Gucci Mane right now. Now, don't get me wrong. PG is a Gucci Mane fan, okay? Y'all have to remember, PG experienced high school and college in the South. Prime Gucci Mane era, okay? I was doing all the things, okay? He's near and dear, okay? The CDs I used to have, the mixtapes of Gucci Mane. So he is beloved, okay? I love me some Gucci Mane. It's just my type of ratchet, you know what I'm saying? I've seen him at least 3 to 4 times in concert.
In Detroit too, no Diddy.
I'm sorry?
I said he was huge in Detroit too.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. And I've seen him numerous times in the clubs. I done seen him in person and everything. But it behooves me that 1017 records, as soon as they put a chain on somebody's neck, once they sign them, that very artist finds themselves in a predicament, either jailed or death. Now, I mean, we have the likes of Fujiano, Pooh Shiesty, Rollo. I mean, there's a plethora of rappers who find themselves signed to Gucci, do a couple videos, they pop in, and next thing we know, clink, clink. So, and of course, this is the new Gucci now. This is 8-pack Gucci, new teeth Gucci, drug-free, new kids Gucci Mane. So, I don't know. I just feel like it's either a couple situations maybe going on, okay? I don't know how extensive the cloning can be, if it could be a partial cloning or if there's some chips, you know, I don't see get out too many times. So, I don't know. I can possibly see there's being something going on with Gucci and possibly having a deal either with the feds or the feds have a insider when it comes to like, I don't know. It's too much of a coincidence. Like, I don't know if I know he's picking people that's about that life and about that action. But goddamn, it just seems like everybody he signs is out of here. Like, I don't know. Is it bad luck? What is it? What is it? I mean, I don't know. If you want the insurance money, like, let me know what's going on. Am I too crazy?
I never thought about that. I mean, all his artists, I just looked at it as, I mean, they just from the streets. But they do get lined up as soon as they put that 1017. 17 ice around their neck, they lined. Damn.
New chain, new car, and then we got a new cell. Like, and not the cell phone I'm talking about. I'm just saying, like I said, I love me some Gucci. I had to let y'all know my history of Gucci. It goes very, very deep, but something ain't clean in the almond milk. I'm just saying.
Right.
But that's my little conspiracy thing. I'm not the only one that feels this way. This is kind of a thing I found.
Gucci. Man, interesting. I got a bunch of stuff too. I'm just gonna talk about the whole we're gonna talk about Candy put it up. The big this whole Illuminati thing. I firmly believe they exist, and they're not that damn secret no more. They're rubbing your face in it. I do feel like everything that's going on is connected. Like, a bunch of distractions from the media. The media is in on it. Bunch of distractions. They about to let my man out. They about to let Harvey Weinstein out. See, they done dropped the charges. So it's just a bunch of stuff going on, man. They lining them up at the mansion right now. What you feel about this?
I completely believe it. I really have found myself in a lot of rabbit holes on TikTok at 2 a.m. researching and just and not at first because it would just come on my feed. I'm like, okay, it looks interesting. But it just seems so evident, like just the hand signals they do, just a lot of, and some of them just be out there slipping. Like, even I remember, we didn't have this on the docket, but Lil Uzi Vert was at Coachella. I don't know if you've seen the videos of his performance, but he was out there voguing, and he had some blush. He had the red hair, like he had the red fit, like he was the bad bitch that night. Okay. But a few years ago, when his I forgot which song it was, but he pretty much said, this song is, supposed to hypnotize you. It's supposed to, make you think about it over and over without you even realizing it. Like in the Travis Scott, that the imagery and the things that occurred on his tour, even should I say the Queen Bee, her tour, like the whole like symbolisms with the eyes and the pyramid. Like, what video if y'all want to go and watch Jay-Z's On to the Next One video. It's a black and white video. So much imagery. Like, I was like, yo. And Jay-Z and Beyonce for a long time, they were my favorite artists.
But are they trolling or are they?
No, it's real, Brillo. It's real. You can't tell me no different. I'm sorry. You can offer me a lifetime supply of Chick-fil-A and say, PG, I need you to try to change your mind. And I'm going to hand you this lifetime unlimited supply card for Chick-fil-A. Nah, bro, I can't do it. I believe it. Sorry.
No, all right. Damn, so you just can't even be successful without the machine down there.
Well, I'm not even saying that, right? Because let's think about Chris Brown. He's not. I don't think he's a part of them, right? Because we already know there's been beef with him.
Stain on him. Just you got a stigma to him. Still,
he got a stigma. He's successful to a certain extent, but not as successful as he would have been. So I feel like the powers that be, sometimes they can't necessarily control everything, but they can control a lot. So we have a Chris Brown who is consistent, who's making money still, but he's not up there like he should have been because of the likes of the situation with Rihanna, who in fact is linked to Jay-Z. And, it's funny how Kevin Hart just became part of the Billionaires Club. Rihanna's part of the Billionaires Club per her Fenty company, which Jay-Z is a big investor in that company. Like it all, and then we know Jay-Z has a whole bunch of business with Diddy. Like it's a lot, Brillo. It's a lot. And my mama ain't raised no food.
Hey, look, I'll be seeing the little gestures too. A lot of that stuff is it's too much. We about to go down the rabbit hole. I'm not doing it.
Maybe we need conspiracies at night.
A whole nother podcast. There you have it, man. We hope y'all enjoy that. All right, let's talk about let's talk about 50, man, doing something big. He definitely not down with him. Some people just too talented. They were trying to get this man out the paint for years. He done opened up the studios in Shreveport, and he's about to build up that's about to be a hub for movie making. They're gonna be doing more than just power shows there. This is like the second biggest studio. I think Tyler Perry's might be bigger, but this is huge right here. What you think about this?
I love it. I mean, and this is what Tyler has done as well. He's definitely helped Atlanta in terms of just the growth there, the employment there, driving up revenue. So I love that because, Louisiana, it gets a bad rap in terms of a state. And Shreveport, I don't know much about Shreveport specifically, but I am happy that he opened up a studio there because I'm sure it's going to open up a lot of opportunities. My first question was, because I didn't really necessarily look at the map, but I do feel like it's further north. When I initially heard of it, I was like, is that a good business decision? Because we know Louisiana is always getting struck, with, hurricanes and stuff like that. So I was thinking about, the weather and natural disasters in that aspect. But I do feel like they're further, north. So it's not as bad as New Orleans. But overall, I love it. He got his own day.
He got the top tier insurance.
Yeah, but still, you want to keep filing claims, though.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be huge. Expect to see more content. They're gonna be making a hell of a lot of movies and stuff, man. So, a network is next. So let my man get a network, man. I don't know what they doing. Selling Revolt. It's gonna be on sale for some. For some. Get my man a network out here, man. What are we doing here?
The only thing I just have a request. Because we already see with the likes of, I mean, I'm not sure of your overall sentiments of the season of BMF, but I just don't want him to feel so pressured to crank out content like the other person in Atlanta to where the quality pays for it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping, he's just making sure that the quality is still there.
Oh no, yeah,
Because it does worry me.
that's not my yeah. That's I'm not worried about that. He's not gonna put out no trash. I mean, is he gonna put out a classic every time? No, but I'm enjoying all of the shows that he's been a part of. Even the For Life show was good. It came on. It was about my man who was in jail and stuff like that. So I'm enjoying it. The other stuff is unwatchable, so it will not get to to that level. That stuff is unwatchable. I fell on a rabbit hole and started watching this show called The Family Business because it was a show, gangster show. The story is there, like good writing, but somewhere between like the direction and it being a little goofy, it kind of. But the story was there; it was good. But yeah, I don't think it'll ever get to the point where it's unwatchable for me. I'm just looking forward to some content from 50. Hope we get all different types of movies. Um, and other people will probably be ain't probably about it. Other people will be using the studio too, to shoot their movies and things like that. So
I know he would turn that into a good profit. So shout out to him because I know those people are probably excited down there because we already know employment rates.
They are ecstatic.
Yeah, they had a during his, I don't know what you call it, grand opening, I guess, possibly. I probably got the wrong word. But they had a band out there. They gave him his own, he has Curtis 50 Cent Jackson Day on like April 18th there. So they're really welcoming him. It's all over the news there. So I definitely am excited to see.
He bought up a lot of property too, like downtown. Yeah. About to try to build up Shreveport. I might have to go to Shreveport.
He said he's trying to build up the nightlife there.
Oh, no, man. I'm gonna stand outside the studios with my with my ideas every day.
Your briefcase. Shout out to 50. I love seeing, us do big things.
Fire.
Maybe he can get his baby mom's a job now that she's no longer transporting for who.
Make sure you get your custody, Fifth. We need 100%. All right.
No, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Nope, I ain't leaving it alone. Look, get your 100%. King Petty.
He the nanny would have that baby. Okay, stop playing.
Okay, make sure she's reputable.
You ain't
all right. Let's get into it. The Goofy Confessions, man. This should be entertaining. I got one off the dribble.
Go ahead.
Another college story. So,
oh boy,
Facebook then just hit the. It just is blowing up, man. And I don't got no laptop in my dorm room, so
God.
I'm at the library. I'm on. I got my headphones. I'm on Facebook. I'm talking to. I'm rekindling some old flames. I'm in that boy typing. Right behind me, unbeknownst to me, my at the time girlfriend sitting there for like a good 5 minutes reading all of the messages I was sending, and there were some spicy messages.
Oh.
So I'm in a computer lab in the library, and a scene ensues because she saw what she saw. So now, of course, she attacks
in the library.
In the library, So now I am banned from the library for the rest of the summer. So where am I supposed to do all of
Dang.
my research and studies? Man, I had to have people go. It was a tough situation. I would still go. I mean,
What you mean you would still go?
I would still sneak in the library from time to time. After it died down, they wasn't really checking like that. Plus, I mean, I knew like when to go, when was gonna be
You
the
had the
perfect
hoodie on.
right. Walk in there. I wasn't trying to, go to. They had these little study rooms. You know what I'm saying? I'll have somebody grab my. Moral of the story is,
Cheating is horrible.
for me, it is. I have gotten caught every single time I've attempted. I might not have got caught right then and there, but I always get. I'm just bad at it, bro. I just horrible.
Yeah, it ain't for you. Sometimes it's just not for you. You know what I'm saying? It
It
should be
ain't. I
for
done got caught
anybody,
down there every
but
time. Every time. Every time I get caught.
yeah, because it's not supposed to happen. It's yeah, don't do that.
One
Shout
time
out
I
to that
got
woman. Is that the same woman you was having all the other toxic stories?
one
I
time
think
I
that woman.
deleted everything. Well, yeah, she slapped fire out of me at the out of it's some get slapped, but when you like don't see it coming,
So
no
did
fun.
she get banned too?
She was of course, I don't know. She wasn't trying. I don't know.
Oh, that's what I'm confused. Like, how did that happen? Like, she slaps you, and what happens after that? Like, y'all was tussling.
Little
Like, what?
argument, you know what I'm saying? Little argument ensued, some loot, some yelling. She probably did get bad, but
You was too
she,
high on the
you know what I'm
adrenaline.
saying? She had all the stuff she needed, man. She had internet access. She didn't even need to go. Why was she even in the library? I don't know.
The Lord and the Spirit told her.
She was certain craziness. And that was goofy.
Mm,
Get
mm,
at
mm.
the library.
Yeah, that was very much on a public computer, and you're not even in a situation. You in a situation where somebody could be behind you, like you didn't have no computer.
You know
Not
how
saying
it
I'm
be like the
condoning your
little
actions.
cubicle?
It was a cubicle.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I wasn't on that boy on X videos or nothing.
I know, but still, like if you
I
doing dirt, I
wasn't
don't know, I'm just
thinking.
paranoid. So
Right, wasn't thinking. She right behind me,
yeah.
reading everything. Mm, mm, mm.
Mm, you got some good stories. I must say about that. Yes. Um, my confession is it's dumb. It's a dumbass. And I don't think I'm alone. That's the sad part, right? So we had the eclipse, right? And don't get me wrong, I don't even remember the last one. Like I didn't read up on it. I really didn't care about it at all until that day, right? And I didn't even say I cared, but I was just curious, right? So I didn't do no research. I didn't do nothing. So maybe like, of course, in different areas, it was a different effect. So earlier that day, my husband was like, you're not supposed to, look direct. Make sure you don't look directly in. And I'm like, okay, that's why you need glasses. And I'm like, all right, whatever, fine. So like, kind of like how they track Santa Claus, they was tracking what time that it probably hit your area. So I'm working, but I work from home. So I go outside the door, I'm looking for it. I ain't really hitting on nothing right now. I go back out like a third time. And I was the curiosity. My dumb ass is looking directly at that damn light. I don't know what I was looking for. I don't know. I was waiting for Jesus to wave or what, but I was literally staring at that bright ass sun for a good 10 to 15. I don't know. It was like a kid touching the stove thing. Like, I want to prove everything wrong. Like, I'm going to be all right. Like, I was so dumb. Because for 2 to 3 weeks, bro, it's still happening. PG over here, I'm like, I get random headaches. My eye sockets hurt. Like, I am fucked.
Hey, that joint was bright. I looked at it for a second. It was beaming. I don't know. Like, I guess that they do take the glasses for a reason. I thought it was cap too, but that joint was crazy bright. I can attest to it. That's hey, yeah, you got to wear the glasses for real. I did the same thing. But I was on a football field with thousands of kids. Everybody had on, but the glasses are so dark. You put your glasses on, you can't see anything. So I was looking at it, and I just took the glasses up for a second. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? So you out of pocket. I literally just did this and was like, damn.
Oh yeah, I'm a dummy. I mean, it's not as bad now, but that first week, I'm like, bro, I, I saw a meme. I feel like OT posted, but he showed a little
Right, great
Ray
job.
Charles movie clip when the old boy had all the crust around his eyes. I said, Lord, let me just wake up this next morning and just be all right, Lord. Like I literally since that day, I've been, you know how I'm specific when I pray at night to God. I've been praying and thanking him for the 5 senses. I'm like, Lord, please thank you for the ability to see and breathe. Like I was over here just counting my blessings. I'm like, I don't want that ish to hit me in like 20, 30 days. Like I don't want them problems, God. I need my sight.
Yeah. Get you a prayer. You should have. Yeah, I'm surprised that. Wow.
I wasn't checking for it until that day, brother. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Glasses. That it was huge. We had glasses and all that, but them damn glasses so dark you can't even see out of them. That's what was irritating for me.
Yeah, I was an idiot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's my little goofy moment.
Definitely. Okay. Let's talk about this thug trial, the endless trial. Like that, what is going on, man?
Man, okay, so we're like 2 months in. It's like day 69, 70. I don't know what day it is, but it's just a lot of fugazi. Now, it's just so tedious. It's so bad that Thugger, he done got caught falling asleep in court. He got caught looking directly in the camera like this some bullshit. Like, but overall, it's like the witnesses. It's just a lot, bro. And the judge, he ain't making it no better. You could tell he's over there. A lot of people are thinking he got something going on with the prosecutor because he is letting her, like, really, he's being very lenient towards her. They have an agenda, of course. I don't know allegedly if they're guilty of these things, but I just feel like they're not going to be successful with this. They're trying, but he's always throwing stuff out in court. It's just very tedious. And do you think it's going to come of anything? Because I'm tired.
Man, it's not. I don't feel like, dude. Trials when it's shit and they got evidence, they don't need to do all this for this long, bro. They present their evidence, and you cooked. You cooked. So this got me kind of thinking. I don't know. I haven't kept up with it. I don't know what I'm saying. What's going on exactly, the details, but I'm thinking it's that he could possibly walk because of that reason. The fact that it's taking so long and they're doing all these tactics. So
yeah, they pulling in all types of video footage and of course the lyrics, and they have all these, alleged members. Like they're pulling in a lot of things, but honestly, it don't seem like a lot of them are sticking. I mean, I don't know if it's to attest to his lawyer being great or just the evidence. I don't know what it is because I really honestly I saw a couple clips, so now I'm like picking back on it a little bit because I don't have time to go through everyday drama because they're streaming it every day. But I don't know. Didn't he release a mixtape while he was in there?
mm-hmm.
Okay. But I was
same time Gunna came out, same day.
Gunna living his best life.
Gunna had the nerve to drop a classic album that nobody. I got embarrassed, right? I can't even listen to it no more. They down there disown me on the east side of Detroit.
You can't bump that in the whip. You gotta play it on low.
I can't even vibe out to it.
Dang.
It's so good too. Like that's it's so fire.
Who produced it? You remember?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Just curious.
Crazy.
Oh, well.
But yeah,
I goes.
hopefully,
We'll
I'm
see.
rooting for him to get out.
We'll check back in a few months.
No entertainment. They didn't lock NBA YoungBoy up.
Yeah, he got a lot going on. Chad, did y'all like the video? Please make sure you guys are liking this video. Okay.
All right, we got one more segment before we slide up out of here on this episode 8, beef episode. No, we could say we got two more.
Okay.
Who you flocking with?
And I fought with this young lady since I was about 10 or so, okay? Because she was a child star, but there's a lot of footage and attention on her right now because she had an interview on Club Shay Shay. And I'm talking about the actress, the poet, the singer, the comedian, the advocate, Amanda Seales. Okay, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Amanda Seales, but she's been in, the music and really in Hollywood since she was a kid, right? So she had a 3-hour interview with Club Shay Shay at Club Shay Shay, and I listened to every minute of it. It was good overall, but Shannon Sharpe, he kind of missed the mark in a lot of ways. He was definitely just dismissing her experiences when it comes to a lot of things. But honestly, with Amanda Seales, and she actually came out as being on the spectrum. And it's so crazy because one of my bestest friends, she revealed this to me as well. That pretty much the way she, I forget, it's a non-divergent. I'm effing it up, I believe. But long story short, she has been deemed like problematic and difficult to work with in Hollywood. And she's kind of explaining all of her, experiences on Club Shay Shay. And he is playing devil advocate, which is not always wrong, but I just don't think he handled her properly in this interview. But I just really think that she's such like a scholar, and she's literally an expert in African Americans and their experiences. I mean, she has a master's degree. Like, she is hella brilliant and smart, and a lot of people can't take that, and they get not saying him specifically, but a lot of people get threatened by a woman with a lot of intelligence. And so I just want to, let the world know I'm flock with her because she gets a bad rap. Not saying that she's not guilty of anything, because we're all human and make mistakes, but I think a lot of people after this interview, they're seeing her in a better light now. But that's about
it. Okay, that's what's up. I am familiar with her, and I always liked her. There's really nothing not to like. She haven't said nothing too crazy to make me say I ain't messing with her. So, I'm gonna check that interview out, dog. To see.
It was really good.
That's what's up. Man. Who am I flocking with this week? Man, I'm just gonna say, yeah, I'm flocking with the city, with Detroit, of course. Please, man, I'm flocking with it. Don't do nothing stupid, y'all. All right, like, come on, man. Let's get up. They got a lot of company at the crib. A good time, man. And listen, people, stay in the downtown area, and then get the hell up out of here, please. Stay in the downtown area. Yeah, I'm messing with the vibe of the city. I don't think nothing stupid happened yet. Haven't heard. I did hear some sirens on the way home from work today. Cause I work downtown. I heard some sirens. I'm like, oh. But that could have just been somebody too drunk.
Yeah, it could be like a
But it's just a good vibe in Detroit. I think it's the safest it's gonna be for this weekend. It's a safe weekend. I don't feel as in danger when I step outside.
That's good. That's good. Shout out to Detroit.
I'm flocking with it.
What's up, Detroit?
We got Was I Wrong? I'm off the porch with this one. This one is kind of funny. So, I was working with this group, and it was like a staff basketball game right? So
Mhm.
staff versus, you know what I'm saying, the students. This was a while ago. So you know, I'm Detroit Pistons bad boy era. So let's just say a student, very athletic, tried to, you know, dunk on me. No diddy. And you know, I wasn't having that. So, you know, I didn't know that, you know, this, let's just say I fouled the kid, he fell, he got injured. Was I wrong? It was either get dunked on or hard foul, PG.
He got injured.
Yeah, he got injured. It was bad.
Like
It wasn't like well, he did. He hit his head on the ground.
his head.
Yeah, it was like whiplash, like you know, pow. Hit the back of his head, boom, like
Wow.
neck. You know, he had to get helped off the court.
So not even a flagrant. That was you got ejected from the game. If you was in the NBA, you would get ejected. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't. It probably was. But I wasn't getting dunked on though, so I probably did. Yeah, it was a very flagrant. Those are my options. Get Tomahawk jammed on in front of the
No,
entire.
yeah, you were protecting your ego, and it's a competitive sport. So I'm gonna give you that. I don't think your intention was to injure him. It's just a matter of the circumstance, and that's what I hate when they say basketball is not a contact sport. Like, yes, it is. I mean, what are you talking about? But your intentions were not to harm him, so I'm going to say you were not wrong.
That's still my guy to this day. No Diddy. He always something like, man, you try to take me out, huh? So,
Oh gosh.
yeah, but you know, flagrant foul. Yeah, I only got dunked on one time in my basketball career, and that was a tip dunk. So that don't really count. I was going for a rebound. Dude came from behind me, no Diddy, and dunks. No Diddy. I know sound crazy. Go ahead, PG.
So hold up, follow up question. Like, did you see this young man like anytime after this? Like,
Yeah, he wasn't. He was just a little. He wasn't hurt, like you know what I'm saying, hospital, you know, nothing like that. He
okay,
just, you know what I'm saying, a little. He might have had a concussion, but this was the era where, you know,
sorry to that man.
get up and walk it off. It wasn't like concussion protocol era. So he was good. Like they talked about it the next day or whatever. Like, dang, man, what the hell?
Oh man, all right, was I wrong? There's a couple of things. Okay, let me go back to college. You know, we like revisiting our college. Well, this is actually post college. Okay, post college, PG. I moved back home with Mom Dukes for a couple of years, right? So, you know, I'm a part of a sorority. So I was stepmaster. I'm sure y'all had these organizations, so you probably know what I'm talking about. So, you know, I planned everything, well, most of the things when it came to the step show. You know, I would, you know, study tapes. I would come up with my own stuff. I would teach to people, like, you know, my sorority sisters. Like, I was very an intense instructor, and I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm a perfectionist. So, like I said, I moved from home. I became like a retail manager because I was taking a break before I started grad school. So one night, one of my sorority sisters, who was still in college, she called me stressed out because I don't know if I should be saying this type of information, but if you're in an organization that's part of the school, if you don't participate in certain events, you can get fined, right? So, and to avoid getting fined, they had to participate in the step show. Now, I was the one that it was me and my best friend. She, you know, did a lot of the, you know, training and stuff too. So she asked for my help. So I'm like, okay, I'm 2 hours away. I work retail, so my hours is super crazy. How am I supposed to help? This is like 2007, 8. So, you know, we didn't really have FaceTime or nothing like that. I mean, it could have been around, but I probably was still an Android girl. I'm not sure. So for about at least a week, Brillo, I will literally get off my job, and this is the week where I worked 1 to 10. I will get off at 10 p.m., drive 2.5 hours every night north to my school, do step practice for 2 to 3 hours, drive 2 hours and back home. And I did this for like 5 to 7 days.
Hold on, pause. Why didn't you first of all, you're a real friend. Second of all, you're a real friend. Second of all, why you just didn't take your clothes and go to work from
Well,
there?
I mean, I technically didn't have no place to sleep. I mean, I could have maybe asked somebody,
Oh yeah, but I get it. College.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was, and I had my sisters with little too, so can't remember I can't remember everything in terms of why I did stay over.
Yeah,
But long story short, I was doing a lot. I was doing a lot, right? So I'm literally coming, not just to travel. I'm coming up with the whole show. Like coming up with a step show is a lot. You got to actually create your own steps, transitions. You got to think about outfits. You got to think about songs and like it's so much you got to do. It's like literally planning. I think it was a 10-minute show that I had to plan that I wasn't going to be a part of, but it's my sorority. I go hard, right? Day like 5, I get in the room because you would rent like classrooms to practice in on campus. So I pull up, go into the classroom, and it's supposed to be like 2 to 3 hour practice. 30 minutes in, the vibe I realized is off, and they wanted a break. I'm like, okay, I just drove 2 hours. I work. Y'all want to? Okay, cool. And so they low key said, I just think we need to pay the fine because I don't think we wanna participate in the show. I said, I've been coming up here for 7 days and burning gas money. And I went off, bro. I'm not going to hold you. I cursed their ass out. Because what you talking about? We over here. I'm in heels, mind you. Practicing, stepping, doing all the things. 5 days a week. Driving, work, and I'm working retail. I'm a manager at a retail store. I'm on my feet all day. And the drive at night, up 95, 2.5 hours there and back. For them to tell me in my brown face that they didn't want to do it no more. So I politely got my duffel bag and went to my car. They followed me to my car because I was heated. Now, there was a chick, I'm gonna say she was my sorority sister, but I wasn't familiar with her because she transferred after I graduated. So I didn't have any like history with her, but she's my sorority sister. I treat her as my sister. She knocks on my window and asks me what the hell my problem was. Brillo, it took everything. It took everything. And I don't condone, like, this is sorority. This is my sister. I would never fight one of my sisters. But I'm like, ma'am, do you understand? What the hell? So yeah, I ain't talked to them for a minute. Just say I went home pissed, upset, tired, and confused.
Man,
was I wrong for cursing them out?
No, you was wrong for not. Hey, look, brothers and sisters fight all the time. People. I don't know who told you that, but hey, brothers and sisters fight all the time. All the time. All the time. Just last year, I wanted to fight my brother. He did something stupid. We were about to fight as grown old men. Listen, first of all, you the realest for driving. I wouldn't even did it. Look, sorry. No, y'all gonna have to figure this out. It's no way I'm driving 2 hours doing all that. You did too much for them to say some damn they don't want to do the show now, and then not to know why you was mad. Like, get out and slap her. Get out and slap her in her face.
I was so upset. You know how like you so I don't know if you ever been so pissed off that you started crying. I was just like, are y'all kidding me right now? Like I was there literally. They called me begging me to help. I literally had my notebook.
How much was the fine? Couple hundred? Probably was like 1,000.
It wasn't 1,000. It was some hundreds.
Man, hey, and I know you can't just go up there doing any old thing because you got the reputation.
No,
that's unacceptable. So look, y'all got to go through with it. So they ended up paying the fine or doing the show.
Yeah, they ended. I left. I wouldn't help no more. Like what? What? Yeah, I was pissed off. Like I was so upset because I was dog. I think about it. I'm like I was crazy as hell. Like what would possess me? But I mean, it's one of those things where you down for the cause. Like I just wanted my girls to look good and do good. Like you ain't about to go on stage looking crazy. I wasn't having that because I love them. You know, you form a bond with these women. But yeah, I was done.
Hey, yeah, no, you was not wrong at all.
Oh,
at all. Well, look, that has been episode 2. Season 2, episode 8. Hey, it's been a long. We got only 2 more episodes, so I'm going through the slides here. A lot of stuff has happened, so
yes,
2 more episodes. We'll probably go take a break and come back maybe in the summer or something. And but what you got going on for your YouTube channel? And if you have not subscribed to Pretty Girl Love Trap content.
Yes, of course, BMF Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. I will be doing my usual I don't want to call it recaps, but a refresher, if you will, of the new, the previous season of book 2. So I will be doing that once BMF ends. I will pick up and start doing little brief recaps of season 3 of book 2. So we can remember what the hell was going on, okay? Because I know a lot went on, and that was over a year ago. So yes, I will be breaking those down. And yeah, stay tuned for more.
Definitely. Of course, we got the TVC takeover tonight. They'll be taking over my channel talking about BMF. Really, is it turned into the dog Big Meech session, the hate on Big Meech session from OT and Detroit King. Yeah, they hate Meech. I don't know why. They think he's the worst thing that's ever happened to the drug game. It's interesting take. I don't get it. The community doesn't get it, but hey,
they call him a simp or something. What was going on?
They're calling him a simp. Basically, he not doing nothing. He not making no money. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's crazy. It really gives me ammunition for my live pack that comes on Friday at 8:05. So, yep, the live pack is on Friday, but tonight at I think 1:30 a.m. they'll be in there hating on Meech. Unless Meech like throw Angel from a moving car or something. Like I don't know what
he got to do something wild.
He got to do something crazy. And they love Terry for some reason.
That's why I'm like, are they holding Terry accountable?
They love Terry and Marquisha. It's a troll.
Yeah,
I see what they're doing now.
They love Marquisha?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh,
It's wild over there.
Yeah.
Keep your notification bells on. I've been dropping a lot of content, short videos and theories, and join the membership. I have exclusive content. We got Raising Brillo. The new episode will be here on Saturday. Ladies' night on Friday as well. On Saturday at 10 as well. It's the press tour. We about to get up out of here. PG, any last words before we slide?
No, just like, subscribe, share. Okay. And yeah, y'all be blessed. Enjoy your weekend safely.
Peace. Be safe. We out.